Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jon Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
ERA just under 4, but one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off into the box now, Brandon Guyer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now Lester's 0-1. On he pops it up. Rizzo ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. His past history against Jon Lester, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players,
Bryant is up with it. Oh, look at Bryant. Got him. Carlos Rodon will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard towards center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
He's set and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Zobrist on at first, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, batting at an even .400. First offering on its way. Ground ball right side.
Batting fourth. The shortstop, Score.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the runner breaks for the plate. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And all three runners on the move here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. While the throw pulls him off the bag. throw won't get him.
That is good. The left fielder.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And that is off the first base bag. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Previously against Carlos Rodon, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Runner's on his way to third. Don't want to forget about it. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 2-0. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. His past history against John Lester, just a 1 for 9. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8. The center fielder, Albert.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 1 for 4. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. So coming to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The center fielder, Adam Engel.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Engel. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 3 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Finally a team.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Carlos Rodon, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First delivery to him on the way. This one is launched. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting.
Standing in
The
now,
left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
As he rips it on the ground to second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is. Now to the plate, Brandon Guyer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
now batting. Third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Skied in the air to straightaway left. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now
at the plate, Jose Abreu. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Abreu makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to short. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up.
Albert Almora.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Castillo.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, Leury Garcia.
Standing in, Leury Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Now Lester's 0-1. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora. 2 down.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Yolmer Sanchez at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Hayward makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Engel has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in the front. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Runners breaking for the plate. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Engel is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Cubs strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping in, Adam Engel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he gets ahead 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit to short. There's Baez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting,
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45. John
Hit hard towards center.
Jay.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Geyer.
Into the box, Brandon Geyer, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for Chicago.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Lester sets. First pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. No runs, just one hit. One error thus far for the White Sox. High and deep to center field. Almora going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of Ian Hamilton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
For the White Sox.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone. As they add still another. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Hayward.
This is pulled into right. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops. But not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, Albert Almora.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher.
Digging in once again, John Lester. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. The tag, and he is out. Trying to steal home. Boy. Two out with the man at first. He's running again. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Third baseman, Chris.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The first baseman, number 44.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. Three singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah.
Today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Javier Baez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Engel patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer racing back and good. Goodbye. This one. Ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Engel is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. Moncada is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Tim. Anderson, he leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now batting, Adam Engel. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. James McCann will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with
now
one away.
Right fielder, Brandon.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
0-2 now from Lester. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Lester sets. 1-0 on its way. Fouled away. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Zobrist is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Jace Fry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 57.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is there. Sanchez dives. What a stop. Hats off to that one. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is settling in now. Jose Abreu starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Wellington Castillo. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So stepping in, Leury Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Tim Anderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer to the great.
The catch is made, and the Cubs get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 8-0 the final today.